Yo, how's it going guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we are going to be reviewing a rule breaker card. I believe this is the first rule breaker card that we have reviewed on the channel, and the reason that we haven't reviewed more of them is they are just so expensive, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you do, smash the like down below, subscribe for a lot more FIFA 21 content. We are obviously going to be reviewing Alex TEIXEIRA today. Hopefully I'm pronouncing his name right, but this card is one of the most hyped 83 rated players potentially ever in FIFA 21. So we are going to be reviewing him in some Division 1 Rivals games today, talking over the gameplay from yesterday that I did record last night. I bought him, I was trying to snipe him at 6 o'clock. There were a bunch for around 200,000. I didn't have any coins at the time. Sell Van Dijk, and then I've got the coins, he goes up to nearly 400,000. Insane, but I've just cleared them both off the transfer targets, as you do. Just start off the video perfectly. But the card itself, as I say, it is a lot of coins, guys. It is a lot of coins. Around 400,000 coins for this card, depending on what console you are on. And the boosts are interesting. The boosts are interesting. So, for this TEIXEIRA here, compared to his regular one, it's an interesting one. It's an interesting one. With these rule breaker cards, obviously, sometimes the stats get boosted. Other times, the stats do go down. So, one of the stats that does go down is the pace. -6 to the pace. But he has 10 to the shooting, 4 to the passing, 4 to the dribbling, 4 to the defending, which we don't really care about, and 4 to the physical. So that 10 to the shooting really should hopefully make up for the loss in the pace. His in-game stats though, 5'9", high-low work rate, right-footed, 4-star, 4-star, exactly what you need for a striker on this game. His in-game stats, obviously he plays in China, Brazilian. He's got 88 acceleration, 86 sprint speed, so the sprint speed compared to the regular has taken quite a heavy hit. If pace is such a key thing for you, this might impact your decision on this card, but I still feel like he is fast in game, just obviously not as fast as his previous one. That's why we slapped Hunter on the card. 91 attack positioning, 87 finishing, I believe that's a +10 to the regular finishing on the card, 84 shot power, 86 long shots, 88 volleys, 84 penalties. He's got 83 vision, 66 crossing, 62 free kick accuracy, 83 short pass, 76 long pass, 77 curve, 95 agility, 80 balance. Now, balance is kind of a shame not to see it boosted a bit more, but it is what it is. 82 reactions, 85 ball control, 84 dribbling, 86 composure. He's got 61 interceptions, 59 heading accuracy. Defensive stats we don't really care about, but that heading accuracy is a big thing in game, guys. 83 jumping, 92 stamina, brilliant, 76 strength, 55 aggression. Player traits, speed dribbler trait, technical dribbler trait, obviously both CPU controlled traits. But yeah, I can see why this guy is hyped, but is he worth the 400,000 coins, guys? 400,000 coins that you could be potentially paying for this card. I think that is so much, considering there are a bunch of fantastic players that are cheaper than this price, but that is obviously why we are here today, to find out if he is worth 400,000 coins. Let's get into the highlights that we did manage to get with Alex TEIXEIRA in Division 1. And so here we go then, guys, into the highlights that we did manage to get with Alex TEIXEIRA, and I want to say thank you to my co-op partner for playing some co-op games with me last night, getting through this review. We did play some games just myself with TEIXEIRA as well, but it is interesting to see two versions of an opinion on this TEIXEIRA, two varying opinions on a card. It's good to get two different aspects. But yes, guys, what are the pros for this card? I would definitely say the finishing. I think you know the finishing is going to be a pro. Just this shooting overall is really nice. With FIFA 21 this year, there are a number of different ways that you can finish. You can score finesse goals, near post, cross, goal type of shots. So TEIXEIRA with those really nice shooting stats can perform the shooting just as to what you'd expect really. I think one of the best things about this card that I can say that he did feel pretty clinical. There are a lot of clips in this where there are a lot of crazy AI blocks, and I think that just comes with playing co-op. You will get a lot of blocks. See there, Joe Gomez probably stops us scoring from at least 10 goals in this video, but he was really nice. I think the movement, I definitely obviously noticed that when I was playing on my own rather than in co-op, but even the movement in co-op, he felt like he was just moving into the right places, did position himself really nicely as you'd expect for a striker in this game, and especially for a 400,000 coin striker in this game. I have used his regular, and I felt like he was good. He felt fast, he felt smooth. I think there's some goals in this video, like the one in the background there, that I would expect his regular card to score. So I'm not going to be like, wow, look at that finish. I expect his regular card to score that. I expect the likes of Richarlison to score that, who is obviously not 400,000 coins, but TEIXEIRA, he did feel really, really nice in that position there. Dribbling on the card felt super nice. I think that you want strikers this year to be able to be quite quick, quite mobile. TEIXEIRA was definitely that. He's able to position his body to try and get it on his right foot, because that's what you want to do. You want to get it on his right foot. You want to be getting it on his strong foot and potentially just blocking, just missing out the AI blocks. There's so many AI blocks on this game. It's an absolute joke. It's like pinball, but TEIXEIRA, when he gets the shot away, he is usually pretty reliable for it. I would say the card is very good in actually just getting involved in the overall game. Sometimes he'll drop a bit deeper, try and get involved. He will just be a good card that he won't really do nothing but score. I would say that there are certain cards on this game that, yeah, they'll score you a lot of goals, but they won't make the runs, they won't do the nice positioning, they won't do a lot of the other aspects of the game. I'll say TEIXEIRA does that. He's not just a goal scorer. You can use him running down the channels, a bit similar to the likes of Mbappe. Mbappe is probably the best at it. Marcus Rashford too. Not just being a central player, but also being really good at making runs elsewhere on the pitch. And you look, see here, it's a brilliant scoop shot into the shot. And a scoop turn into the shot, you know what I mean, guys, but it's a scoop turn into the shot. The 4-star skill moves highlighted there. Again, it's just that pace boost that you can get from that skill move. And the 4-star skill moves has to be a pro. I'll say the 4-star weak foot has to be a pro as well. I think that does affect his passing. For some reason, his passing just didn't feel good at all. We'll talk about that in a second. But the 4-star weak foot, you could probably score the near post shot. You could probably score the cross body shot. I would say due to his low curve, you probably can't score the finesse goals. So yeah, wouldn't really try that on his left foot. And I just think his heading wasn't good, guys. We'll get onto the cons, and that just is a perfect pathway into the cons. The heading was rubbish. His aerial ability, if you boot it long, he will not win you headers. He's rubbish in the air. Just one thing to know, he's not that target man striker, and that's not really what you expect from this card. You're expecting a striker which has low centre of gravity, fantastic dribbling, able to shimmy one way, turn the other, and then get the shot away. That is the type of striker he is. I felt like his reactions were actually quite poor. There was a few times where he booted the ball across the box. The likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, those type of players would score those goals. And he just didn't really... I'm comparing him to Ronaldo, but there's obviously a number of other players that I would expect to score these goals. Just a few times where I blasted the ball across the box and he just didn't finish it. His weak foot for the shooting, I think for a 400,000 coin card, you have to take this into consideration. I'm not sure how much Inform Ben Yedder is still, but Inform Ben Yedder is like the perfect striker on this game because he has the 5-star weak foot. TEIXEIRA is limited by the 4-star weak foot. You see a couple of chances that he did miss on the weak foot. It was just frustrating to actually see. And the passing, guys, the passing was very underwhelming. There's a few times where I had Mane running through, I had Rashford running through. TEIXEIRA just couldn't get that pass through to my players. You see, that's the one there. He couldn't play that pass through to Mane. Am I expecting too much of the card? He does do really nice here though. Nice run and a nice chip shot. Chip shots in FIFA 21 are broken. But yeah, 4 games, 5 goals for this card. I think he played well. I think he had a nice involvement in the game. He felt quite like a really meta card on this game. I think he's very weak though. Has poor passing, lacks a 5-star weak foot, which would take him to an elite level of striker. Obviously, it's not the worst thing in the world. I think his passing was poor as well, but really good finishing, movement, and dribbling on the card. I think that if you have the coins, try him out. I think you will enjoy him. For a Brazilian striker, he is really, really nice. I'm just not sure whether he warrants the 400,000 coin price tag. But hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. As you can see, review rating for TEIXEIRA was a 9.0. I think he's good. I just think there are improvements to his game which need to be made. But hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash a like down below. Subscribe for a lot more FIFA 21 content. I'll see you all in the next one.